I'm so deeply honored and grateful that you're joining me for a fresh approach to painting, Gateway to the Inner Artist. A fresh approach to painting, how to prepare a canvas before painting. The inexpensive canvases that you purchase from the store are made of duck. Some canvases are made of linen, but we're just going to focus on the ones that are made of duck. When you purchase duck canvas from the store, and duck is the term used for the type of fabric used to cover the wood frame, it will be rough. And you can feel, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's rough to my touch. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a fine sanding block. Don't buy the coarse sanding block because that will tear up your canvas. Buy the fine sanding block or the extra fine sanding block. And you simply sand your canvas down. Now to touch, you'll have to determine, is that smooth enough for me to use? If it's not, the next step you will need to do is to take gesso. Gesso comes in many sizes and by many different manufacturers. I'm using the Liquitex Basic Gesso. This is not acrylic paint. Gesso is made of a couple different products. It is a base or a foundation for your canvas. To apply gesso, you'll squeeze a bit onto your canvas. Notice this is a liquidy consistency. The reason it's liquidy is because I've added water to it to get to that liquidy consistency. Sometimes when you buy them in the store, they've sat in the store or sat on the shelf for a period of time and they've gotten thick. So that is a little word to the wise about gesso. Now take your foam brush and apply it to the canvas. Just evenly coat the gesso onto the canvas. And see, you have a nice smooth finish, and you have to let that dry thoroughly. Now that my gesso has dried, I'm going to look at, do I need to do a second and third coat? If I do, I will sand it first, then I will apply another coat of gesso with the foam brush and continue on probably 2 or 3 times until I get a complete, nice, smooth finish ready to be painted. So gessoing and sanding the canvas is like the foundation to your house. If you don't have a solid foundation, then the house will crumble. So when you're doing fine art pieces with a great deal of detail, you'll need to sand and gesso. So this is good information and something that you would need to learn as a fine artist. Now the other 2 reasons that are very important that you need to know why you're doing this is, 1, you will use up your brush if your canvas is very hard and rough and say you didn't sand it with the sander. You will wear down the bristles of your beautiful brush. And I have one here that shows you exactly what a brush looks like that has been the result of a rough canvas. The other reason why you will gesso and sand a canvas is you'll use less paint. So it's very economical to do this. This sanding and gessoing is a methodical process. It's great for your painting process.